again, everyone. I've got some workshops coming up that I'm running in Toowoomba, where I actually run my clinic. And the workshops are actually focused on training teachers in how to enhance literacy instruction in their classrooms. And it always surprises me how, and it's not teachers' fault, but they're just not trained well enough in how to actually teach literacy. And so, what I thought I'd post on today is actually one of the strategies that we know doesn't work and does work, specifically for vocabulary instruction during literacy and reading instruction. Now, one of the most common activities that I see for teaching vocabulary in the classroom is that students are given a list of words and then asked to look them up in a dictionary and write a definition, or even perhaps use a sentence, write a sentence that uses that word. Now, that seems like a really sensible educational activity, doesn't it? But there's actually a problem with it. We've known for a long time that practice, that activity, doesn't actually build vocabulary as well as other techniques that actively engage the students in discussion or in thinking about that vocabulary. So one of the key things that we know is that semantic mapping, so that's the ability to actually draw out what words they know and what other words, so the new word, and then linking it to other words that they already know, is a really powerful tool. Another one that works really well is showing that teaching vocabulary that arises spontaneously through shared reading is far more effective than just sort of arbitrary lists of words. So if you are going to be doing vocabulary instruction as part of your literacy activities with your child, then look at ways that you can actually draw out between 2 to 5 words in a reading activity that you can then do some more work with, mapping out those words and connecting them to other words, and then using them in sentences and discussing the meaning of them. This is far more useful because it provides context. It encourages the child to actually discuss it and connect it to other words and concepts that they've got, which ultimately results in better retention of that learning and better application to new learning contexts. So if you're looking at helping your child learn vocabulary through literacy instruction, or if you're a teacher looking at a way to enhance this, look at ways that you can use vocabulary that arises spontaneously from reading activities, and then do some semantic mapping rather than the lists and the definitions and writing sentences using those words. It'll be far more beneficial and far more enjoyable for you and your students. Talk, eat, play and learn, everybody.